Eddie Vedder proud. Why not?
And we mean every word of that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Now, I got this wonderful email from let me see if I can find it again. Jennifer Ann Russo. I think she's in North Carolina. Wrote, Michael, how is it that you're not cracking up laughing at those guys tonight? So.
Because it's serious business, man.
I was going to say that
it's a serious business.
You guys are playing hardcore music here.
That's right.
What are rehearsals like? Like somebody comes up and like the bass player, who's just wonderfully understated, comes up and says, "We need to cover Pearl Jam because I have a great bass player."
We all do collaborate well together. When we get in a studio, Otto, he has a studio there in his garage, and just behind his meat smoker.
Yeah.
And we light a fire in there and get it warmed up, and time we get done with rehearsal.
Well, let's say hi to the fiddler, Otto Cleverlys.
Otto Cleverlys.
And get job on fiddle. It's almost like Otto has the bass player's hat, and the bass player has Otto's hat.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, the bass player's highly challenged. So we wanted to bring him up with the rest of us, you know what I mean?
And that brings us to the drummer, because a bluegrass band with a drummer, that's an unusual musical addition.
It is, and now let me tell you, a lot of people say, hey, there's Woody from Toy Story.
That's what he looks like.
And others I know are thinking, if Nancy Pelosi and Don Knotts had a kid,
you're really helping the radio audience.
We want the radio audience to get it. But let me brag on my nephew Harvey D. He's not just a great snare player, but he's a hot flat picker. Plays a good mandolin chop too. He's an all-around hand. He really is.
Well, I want the radio audience to understand that he has a snare drum and brushes in his hand, drum brushes, and it's held up to his belt buckle with like a guitar strap.
Yeah, well, see, he tried that with a full kit, but notice he ain't stout enough to carry all of it.
He's a skinny little fella, yeah. He is a thin man. He does kind of look like Woody in Toy Story, doesn't he? So you've got this wonderful album out.
We do.
Of all these great Cleverly covers.
Yes, and also a brand new mockumentary about the life and times of the Cleverlys. Cleverlys are deeper than just a musical group.
Sort of a Spinal Tap for bluegrass.
Well, it's funny you say that. Big fans of Spinal Tap. In fact, a writer for the New York Times said if Spinal Tap and Dolly Parton spawned a litter of puppies, it would be the Cleverly Trio.
So now you're going to do when you're putting the material together for your album, did you ever decide to try to write your own original covers?
No, actually we do write original stuff, and we have a couple original songs on the album. Our next one will have some more original things. It's just the YouTube kind of took off for us. We started getting all these hits, and so the covers is what people have really latched on to. We don't want to get labeled as just a cover band.
It's just you do them a lot.
But yeah, we do them a lot, and let me tell you, it's a lot of fun doing them, and probably every picker has picked up some song, and you probably have to a cover song, and try to put your own spin to it. It's a lot of fun to do that, and the audience identifies with it.
You're about to do one that most of the audience knows, and it's just interesting that the Cleverlys are really heavy on that wonderful world of 80s pop music. It seems to be where you're drawing a lot of your late 80s, early 90s, which was just the high point of popular music, I think. And this particular band was called the Bangles, and you're gonna cover one of their biggest hits, bluegrass style. It's on their new CD. It's named after the band. This is Walk Like an Egyptian. It's the Cleverlys. That's why I do this show right there. Wasn't it great having the Cleverlys from the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas? Good band, the Cleverlys. And Stetson Atkinson and Sia Cherry Home. Stetson and Sia together. They got a brand new record. Come on to that high. Stetson and Sia, they met by accident and their two worlds got merged together and they make this beautiful, simple music, and it's just a wonderful, exciting thing that they get to do as a musical duo. The Cleverlys is well, I don't know what to call it. A family from the Ozark Mountains that got together and they could play great bluegrass music. They're brilliant musicians. They play brilliantly. They're good musicians, but they're doing something fresh and unique and original with it. And you know what they're doing? They're bringing joy to the audience. Didn't you love them when they were playing? Same thing with Stetson and Sia. The purpose of good art is to bring joy to those who sit here and enjoy it. That's because you, as the audience, you are one of the most important features of good art. Without a good audience, a good artist and a good song has no real purpose. It takes a good audience like you. So on behalf of the whole Wood Songs family and the artists that come on this stage, we want to thank our audience for tuning in, for sitting in the theater, for giving these artists a chance to introduce this wonderful world of grassroots music to you. We love doing this for you, and we're glad that you could be part of it. My name is Michael Jonathan. I am a folk singer. I am a tree hugger. And we'll see you next week on the Wood Songs. Good night.
You've been listening to Wood Songs broadcast number